Does it feel like we've been in troubled times for the last 4 years? It seems like that's been a trend of many of my videos these last 4 years, maybe most of our lifetimes, maybe for all of human history. I don't know, but I know that we need some tips for thriving in troubled times. So thanks to my friend and colleague Lisa Marie Platsky, I've got 3 tips for you for thriving in troubled times. She calls them her 3 T's: take, talk, tend. Let me unfold that for you. First, take one step at a time. Secondly, talk with beloved friends and family. And third, tend to your inner world. Taking one step at a time is a challenge for me. I'm a multitasker from way back, but I've worked on it in recent years to try to do one thing at a time, focus on what's the highest priority, and get that big rock into the jar, and then tend to the other things. One thing at a time makes my inner world, makes my life much more thrivable. But sometimes I fall into the old habits. For instance, we'd been away for several weeks this summer. I came back to a pile of mail, sorted the mail into recycle, shred, tend, and then promptly put one packet under my arm, another packet in this hand, and another packet under this arm. Then I proceeded to my office. Of course, I dropped all of the mail before I could even get to my office. So I had to start all over, resorting the mail, and this time I took one pile to the recycle bin, and then one pile to the shredder, and so on. Taking one step really helps us. I know it seems like a silly example, but it's amazing when we start trying to take multiple steps, how often we stumble. Secondly, talk with family and beloved friends. This is a hard one, especially for leaders who like to always be in charge. There's such a contrast and such a temptation to hide when we're troubled. But the reality is, we are called to be in community. I recently talked with a friend who'd been hiding in her bubble most of the summer, but when she emerged and began talking with her friends, everything changed, and she found her joy again. Recently, I was going through a troubled time. I looked at my calendar and realized I don't have any friend dates on my calendar. And then fortunately, a friend texted me and he said, "I thought we were going to do coffee." Certainly that coffee date became balm for my soul. Talking with others really helps us thrive through troubled times. And finally, tend to your inner world. Now we can look around and see leaders who are not tending to their inner world. They create all kinds of chaos and drama that really damages the rest of us. But when we tend to our inner world, we become stronger and better leaders. Tend to your mental fitness with positive intelligence, meditation, prayer. Tend to your physical fitness through exercise routines like walking or yoga or the gym. And tend to your emotional fitness with friendships, counseling, and choices that value you. All of these aspects, our mental, our physical, our emotional, contribute to a strong inner world that makes a huge impact on your outer world. I know this is easier said than done. So if taking even one of these tips will do the trick, just take one tip. One step can lead you back to not just living your life, but thriving in your life. If you find it too hard to take even one of these tips, then please reach out. I'd love to offer you a complimentary coaching session to explore how you can start thriving again.